morning, hockey fans, and welcome to the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of the Watertown Wolves, and this year's 2021 Bantam Fall Frenzy! Can you hear me out there? In this competition, we have the visiting team wearing their road blues, the Center State Stampede, versus the home team wearing their white sweaters, led by assistant coaches Michael Ledoux, Christopher Nethers, and head coach Anthony Felder, the Watertown Wolves! The concession stand may be open later, and that's okay. In the meantime, we have raffle tickets. You can win raffle baskets. You can win a 50-50 raffle. All of the drawings are at noon tomorrow. And, of course, there's always merchandise for you. I hope you brought cash, because we brought excitement. We're just waiting for our last tips of advice from the Watertown coaching bench to the Watertown players, because they're the ones that have to do something next. Referee practicing his puck flip, pointing, talking, giving words of encouragement to Center State. Good, wholesome conversation. This is what we like to see on the ice. Refs are ready. Goalies are ready. Are you ready? Let's play some hockey! My goodness, he didn't wait for me at all. That puck goes all the way down immediately into the Center State end of the ice. Tossed around back behind the net. Kept in at the blue line for Watertown. Dumped into the corner, picked up there by Center State. Trying to get it out. Holding it in at the blue line, though, is Elton Hammond. He dumps it in. Intercepted by Center State. Number 1, Spencer Clark, coming out through the center ice, through the neutral zone, crossing over into the blue line, into the offensive end, and loses it in the corner. Regains it. Backhand, quick shot. Covered up. Nice save. Looks like Aiden Terry in there, right? Sure is. Number 70. Huge on stature, needing shorter pads. Puck face off to the left side of Terry. Will Lineback taking that for Center State. Won by Watertown. Held in at the line by Jack Penoyer. Penoyer dumps it in. Picked up by Vincent Crosby. Over to the boards. Stolen by Watertown. Aaron Hagelin. Passing over to River Costello. Crosses over the blue line, and that is popped into the Watertown bench. Face off in the neutral zone, pushed forward by Hagelin. Oh, lost as soon as they popped into the offensive end. That puck comes all the way down. Ref signals for the icing after it crosses the red line. Then remembered, he has to blow the whistle. We keep playing until we get the whistle. So I've moved my position over to the middle of the box, thinking that this massive obstruction that we have in the middle of the room here would be easier if it was right in front of me. That was foolish. I thought I'd be able to lean one way or the other. Now it's just in my way most of the time. Will Linebeck with that in the corner. Drops it, pops it out to Vincent Crosby, and that leaks out into the neutral zone. Corral there by Center State. Watertown now coming into the offensive end. Sorensen dumped it in and then waited to apply the hit. And, well, Will miss the hit. Shot goes in, fired wide to the left. Centering pass to Linebeck. Lost. Back out to the blue line. Pushing in with it is Myers. That shot gets sticked aside by Terry. Over to the far wall. Lowry pushing it through into the neutral zone. And that is sent right back in by Center State. Vincent Crosby tossing it back behind the net. Watertown clearing it out along the far boards. Nutting, sending it up. Passes it to No, who is that? That's Hunter. And Center State picks it up back behind the net. Turned it over to Hunter. Hunter backhands it into the corner for Nutting to chase after. Nutting digs it out. Slides away as he's swinging at the puck, and that's why he lost it. Mayers coming the other way. Mayers takes a knee as he crosses over the blue line. Nutting picks that up in the neutral zone. And Center State forcing their way through the neutral zone. Spencer Clark onto the far dot. Centering pass to the only person there, Braylon Nutting. Oh, Nutting did not keep up with the camera as I panned it across. Dumps that puck in back behind the net so he can have a line change. Center State with it back there now. Who's that? Eric Hubal sends it out through the neutral zone. Picked up by Caden Perini. Perini coming across the middle. Turns, fires, shot, save! Aiden Terry. Almost deflected in by Tanner Bergenstock. That would have been a whoopsie. Oh, for the wraparound. Curling around. Oh! And that is a goal. Just squish that in. Which kid had that? They all moved together. Is that 19 or 42? 42. Center State goal scored by number 42, Dennis Doherty. Unassisted with the wraparound. Time of the Stampede goal, 3:49. Held in at the blue line by Bradley. Brayton tried to get that shot off, deflected out into the corner. Corralled there high in the slot by Aiden McAloon. McAloon misplayed it as he came across, buried it, tried to dig it back out of the corner. Center passes it, and it's turned over to Will Linebeck. Linebeck coming down. That puck goes into the corner. Collected there by Watertown. Noah Verxitis passes it up to Aiden McAloon. McAloon taking it to corner, drops it back for Braden. Fires that shot. And that is a save by the Center State goalie. I probably should have looked to see who that goalie was before now. Oh, the goalie never turns around when I need him to. Puck on the near side. Picked up by Caden Perini. Sent in. Stolen by Watertown. Into the neutral zone. Ping-ponged right back to Perini. Perini gives it to Clark. Clark loses it in his skates and recovers. Sends it to Perini. Shot! Nice shot by Caden Perini. 28 from 1. Time of that goal, 5:20. Center State goal scored by number 28, Caden Perini. Assisted by number 1, 28 from 1. Time of the Stampede goal, 5:20. It's like Perini trying to come across with it again. Is that Perini? Oh, comes out to the point. Emily Nellis with it. Dumps it into the corner. Picked up back behind the net by Elton Hammond. Sent back around. Lost by both teams. Perini with it. Shot high. Save. Comes out wide. Oh, and that goes in. That was Perini again from Gambino, I think. And it was. Center State goal scored by number 28, Caden Perini. Assisted by number 19, 28 from 19. Time of the Stampede goal, 6:03. And that's an icing. Perini scores the next goal. That would be the ever-elusive natural hat trick, which we learned about recently on the Power Play podcast, NNY podcast, that you could find everywhere podcasts can be found. That's Power Play podcast, NNY. Face off to the left of the Stampede goalie, gets pushed into the corner, dug out, sent across over to Nutting. Nutting touches it over to the far side, and now dumps it back in behind the net for Hunter. Hunter back out to the point, held in by Lloyd. Lloyd pushed it into the corner, and Eric Hubal there. Oh, tried to clear it out, but Brayton Bradley right there. Brayton trying to get his stick to the forehand and loses it. Nice defense as the Center State defense collapses on him. In a neutral zone turnover, Bradley coming back with it now. Less players in front of him, but more players coming up behind. And that gets dumped into the corner. Nutting with the stick check, curling around at the dot, trying to make some space, loses that puck as it went in front of Hubal. Nutting with the quick surprise shot, goes up high, save by Center State's goalie. Puck sent out to the far side, cross ice pass, comes all the way across the neutral zone, through to the offensive end, and first one to it was Jackson Dacey. Nice stick check, though, by Watertown's defense to avoid a sick shot against Aiden Terry. Looks like we have a delayed penalty call against Center State. And it's a hook. Take kid's number. 7. Center State penalty, number 7, 1 minute 30 second minor for hooking. Number 7, 1 minute 30 seconds hook. Time of the minor penalty, 7:43. It's the first power play opportunity of the game for either team. Well, Watertown fortunate to have a quick shot on the goal, and that is saved. Is that Emily Payne? That is Emily Payne in net. Excellent face-off to the right of Emily. Caden Perini against Tanner Bergenstock. Bergenstock pushes into the corner. Center State collects it there, sends it out, clears it into the neutral zone, And Brady Hyde casually goes over to pick it up there instead of holding it in. Brady's choice. He's on the ice. Perini coming out with that puck now. Short-handed, mind you. Perini into the offensive end. Perini over by the faceoff dot, curling around back behind the net. Passes out in front to 19. That's Gambino, and he flicks that puck up high. Glove down by Aiden Terry. And Parisi there just knocking Wolves down left and right. That puck came out, popped right back in by Jackson Ducey, and he used so much effort, he's still having a hard time regaining his composure and getting to his feet. Watertown trying to penetrate into the offensive end. Grant Harris. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not Grant. That was River Costello collecting that and pushing it in. Puck comes all the way back, though. And time has expired. Hey, and the music's still playing. Yeah. Well, you know, it was Sabbath, though. Everybody likes to hear some Ozzy singing. Shot, glove, save, Terry. Waiting for Center State's lines to come out. I always thought that they should just drop the puck. It should be the bench's responsibility to get all the players out there in a timely fashion. And if you forget one, well, you start short. What are you going to do? Puck held in at the point by Jack Penoyer. Fires that in, goes back behind the net. Picked up by Watertown, sent around. Tried to clear it out along the boards, and it does. Penoyer having to come back all the way to the far end of the neutral zone, or the deep end of his neutral zone. Pushes that puck back up. And it's turned right back. Penoyer loses it. Zach Lowry coming in with that puck. Zach Lowry all alone. Shot high off the shoulder of Emily Payne as she deflects that puck back behind the net. Center State wildly swinging at it to get that puck out, and it does come out. Collected by Maverick Lloyd. Sends it back in, and Watertown sends it right back out. This is going to go the length of the ice. Played by Terry, so icing is waved off. He left it there for Maverick Lloyd to pick that puck up and curl around the net and set something up. Lloyd coming out at center ice. Lloyd through, shot. Oh, deflected by the defender in front of Emily. Shoots that puck. It was going to go back behind the net, but Emily stuck out her hand and collected it. Face-off won by Center State, taken back behind their net by Eric Hubal. He short stops, comes out, tries to clear it out to the point, and he does. Gets it out there. Jackson Ducey coming down with it. Jackson Ducey, low shot. Dropping down and saving that puck is Aiden Terry with a nice save. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. Much less than 1 minute remaining. Our Kubal dumping that puck back in behind the net, bouncing it out for the other defender to collect it. think that was Doherty. Out to center ice. Eric Hubal not able to keep it in. Plays it in the neutral zone. Tries backhanding it, and it comes right back the other way. In deep, taking it back behind the net is Hubal. Hubal curling around at the faceoff dot. Hubal looking for somebody, picking up speed. Hubal coming through the neutral zone over the center line. Hubal penetrating into the offensive end. Hubal losing the puck to Elton Hammond. Hammond coming out with it now, gets it into the neutral zone, drops it, leaves it behind for Jeffrey Swain, and that ends our first period of play. And that concludes our first period of play of the first game of the day here at the Watertown Arena. I kind of forgot the name of the place here. Where am I? That means it's trivia time. Your trivia question is sponsored by Power Play Sports, located right here in Watertown for all of your hockey needs. Check them out. Your question is, who is the most recent NHL player to reach 1,000 points? Who is the most recent NHL player to reach 1,000 points? Your answer during our next intermission. Face-off collected by Center State. Perini brings it in, and somebody was offsides. It looks like somebody must have bumped the table and moved our scoreboard. I'm like, uh-oh. Look at that. That's all moving around. I'll fix that scoreboard in a minute. Zoo-doo-doo-doo. Face off to the right of Emily. Center State bringing it out through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Spencer Clark trying to get a shot off, but Watertown's defense collapses on him and decides to pass the puck right in front of Aiden Terry, in case he hasn't had enough coronaries yet so far. Perini coming back in all alone. Perini, one-way backhand shot. Bar down. Perini. Those are the shots that Perini's dreams are made of. And that, my friends, is a natural hat trick. How about that? Center State goal scored by number 28, Caden Perini. unassisted. Number 28 with a natural hat trick for the Center State Stampede. Time of the goal, 0-4-6. Natural hat trick. 3 goals by the same player, all in a row. Makes it, natural. Oh, Emily's getting that stick out, making that save. Perini digging that rebound out. Passing that puck up to Jackson Ducey. Ducey bringing it in into the offensive end. Centering pass. Oh! Will Linebeck missed it. Terry slid across for where Will was trying to shoot to. And the puck almost leaked in anyway. Watertown coming back with that puck. Who's that? Brayton Bradley sent it over, skating into the corner. Ducey with that puck in the neutral zone brings it into the offensive end, fired back out by Brady Hyde. Brady Hyde sent it down the length of the ice and went right under the stick of a Center State player, so icing's waved off. Shot pushed aside by Emily Payne. Centering pass. Oh, picked off by Spencer Clark. Coming out with it now is Elijah Myers. Elijah shoots that puck, and it fluffs wide over to the left. Puck at center ice. Spencer Clark with it. Spencer bring it into the offensive end. Spencer down into the corner. Spencer curling around in the front. Shoot short side. Saved by Aiden Terry. Doing a great job blocking more than half of that goal from that angle. Jack Penoyer fires that shot in. Deflected off of Watertown's defense. Cross ice pass picked up by Lowry. Lost to Clark. Clark loses it. Back to Lowry. Gets it out. Shovels it through the neutral zone into the offensive end, being chased down by Jack Penoyer. Penoyer with it behind the net. Passes up. Cross ice pass. Looking for the breakout to Sam Gambino. Gambino coming in over the blue line. Puck pushed aside by Aiden McAloon. Goes into the corner now. Centering pass. Nice defense by Watertown. Soft exit. Chuck of the puck. Time to look around. Hyde with the puck at center ice. Dumps it in along the far boards. Collecting it there is Center State. Ducey behind the net, battling with it against Thompson. Puck comes all the way around out to the point. Held in by Hyde. Hyde dumps it back into the corner. Only person there is Doherty. Doherty back behind the net, being challenged by McAloon. And McAloon's going to collect a penalty. Come on, Don. What's the penalty? What was that? Roughing. That's roughing? Okay. Watertown penalty. 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing to number 36. Number 36. 1 minute 30 seconds rough. Time of the minor penalty 4:22. So first power play opportunity for Center State. Let's see how they play it. First PK opportunity for Watertown. Let's see how their defense stacks up. Clark bringing that into the offensive end. Stolen off his stick by Bergenstock. Bergenstock curling around. Tried to clear it out along the far boards, but held in by Elijah Myers. Myers gets it to Perini. Perini into the corner. Back to Myers. Myers over to Hubal. Hubal winds up. Shot off the skate of Elton Hammond. Goes to the far wall. Not able to get it out, though. It comes back into the corner. Perini looking for that wraparound again. Shot. Save by Aiden Terry. heard this song already. Bummer. Fixing the camera there for everybody. Watertown taking into the offensive end. Curling around with it is Grant Harris. Harris tried for the centering pass, intercepted by Hubal. Hubal pushes it back behind the net. Hubal with it in the corner. Hagelin there. Tries pushing that puck to the middle. It goes back behind the net. Chasing it down is Harris. Harris with it. He's got Penoyer all over him. Harris clears some room. Goes for the centering pass. There's nobody there. That puck comes out. Oh, and it is stopped by McAloon as he exits the box. McAloon with the puck on the far side, trying to get that puck back into the neutral zone. Does not go that way. Gambino brings it into the corner, comes across the middle, and the puck stays still. McAloon sees it. McAloon pushes it ahead. Penoyer beats him to the puck, though. Pops it back into the neutral zone. Coming up behind, backing him up, though, is Lloyd. Crosby with the puck now. Crosby to Ducey. Ducey dumps it in. First one to it, though, is Maverick Lloyd of Watertown. Lloyd sends it all the way around for Hunter. Hunter with it, trying to get that puck past Nellis, and does. Ducey coming in all the way from this side of the ice to that side of the ice to pick up that puck and bring it into the corner. Logan, nope. Is that Jeffrey Swain over there with it? In the neutral zone, Brayton Bradley. And that puck gets stolen by Perini. Perini coming into the offensive end and passed it to himself off the backboards. I don't think he practices that, but he reacted very well. Out to the point, Mayers with it. Mayers, long, high shot, save, swished away by Nutting. Saw it bounce down into the crease and swept it away. In the neutral zone, Hunter. Hunter dumps it in back behind the goal. Chased down by Dennis Doherty. Doherty looking to see which way he ought to go. He chooses to come this way. Lowry with the puck. Puts it back behind the net. Only person there is Mayers. Mayers digging it out in the corner. Mayers challenged by Lowry. Dekes him out. Sends the puck all the way down. And nobody touched it. So many nobodies that it's an icing. That's going to come all the way back down by Emily Payne. Puck comes out to the point. Logan Peterson with it. He dumps it back in, or goes all the way around, back behind the net to the far side to Sorensen. And they send it out to the point, and it comes away with Center State. Center State coming across, all wrapped up by Peterson. But held in at the end. Perini coming over. Shot. Right, he saved it. Yeah, he saved it. I couldn't see. Everybody went in front of me. Nice glove save by Aiden Terry. Hubal fires that puck in from the point, and that is saved by Aiden Terry. Face off to the left of Terry. Won by Center State, controlled by Watertown, recontrolled by Center State, stolen by Watertown. Bergenstock pushes that out. It's going to go all the way down, though. No icing. Center State, first one to the puck. They rifle that out. Little back and forth action. Oh, somebody took a spill. Looks like McAloon landed on his rear. Ice is slippery. Spencer Clark coming over the blue line. Spencer trying to make some room. Runs into Maverick Lloyd, who sweeps that puck away. And Watertown pushes that all the way down, goes into the far corner, and doesn't make it over the line. How about that? I want to sign that kid up to be on my curling team. Good job. That puck's collected by Morrill, and he loses it against the boards. Regains control. Bergenstock coming over to help. Bergenstock coming up on the near side. Bergenstock flicks that puck up to Costello. Costello over to Hagelin. Hagelin coming in, and that puck goes wide to the left of Emily Payne. Hagelin with it, making some move. Oh, goes for the shot. Made everybody think he was going to pass it, and he didn't. He shot it on goal instead. Halen's excited, though. He's all lined up for that face-off already, waiting for the ref to drop it. Puck drop, and Center State comes away with that puck. Board pass off the near side, goes over to Perini. Perini not able to control it, as he was hustling his butt. Back into neutral zone now. Lineback, lining up, shot, goal. Lineback shoots that puck, scores underneath the blocker of Aiden Terry. Center State goal scored by number 27, Will Leinbach. Number 27. Time of the Stampede goal, 10:26. And is that clock supposed to be running now? Right, one more goal, right?
Stopped it.
He'll try to make up for that time. Clock operators are notoriously good at telling time. Neutral ice, loss of puck, and Perini comes away with it. And Perini loses it. Watertown with it, flicking it up to Logan Peterson. Comes out to the point, held in by Elijah Myers. He fires it in. That gets deflected out, coming down the length of the ice. And that's going to be an icing call. Face off to the left side of Aiden Terry. Spencer Clark in taking the face off for Center State. In for Watertown is a nice boy, Zach Lowry. Shot comes in, into the corner, sent out into the neutral zone. Dennis Doherty running it down, but loses it. Completely overskates the puck and decides not to stop for it. Elijah Myers coming through. Dumps that puck. I thought it was before the center line, but the ref says that's okay. Fired out from the corner into the center of the ice again. Myers trying to get that shot. Goes off the stick of Maverick Lloyd. And that ends our second period of play. And that concludes our second period of play at the Watertown Municipal Arena. That means it's true. trivia time. Your trivia answer is sponsored by the Power Play Podcast NNY. Power Play Podcast NNY, found wherever you get your podcasts today. Your question was, who is the most recent NHL player to reach 1,000 points? The answer? From the LA Kings on May 5th, 2021, got an assist for his 1,000th point, Anze Kopitar. Anze Kopitar. And if you listened to the Power Play Podcast NNY, you would already know that. Aiden McAloon lined up to take the face-off against Will Lineback. Nope. Maybe. Yeah, that's Will. Face-off won by Watertown. Push up, high shot, deflected up into the netting. Puck goes into the corner. Brayton Bradley with it. Oh, that comes out in front. It was weird. Why would you? Oh, yeah, we're at that end of the ice. Yeah. Good job, Brayton. We switch sides at this level. Cross-check penalty. Center State penalty number 28, 1 minute 30-second minor for cross-check. That was number 28, 1 minute 30 seconds cross-check. Time of the minor penalty 0-8. And Watertown went offsides. Puck drawn back by Center State, flicked back out into the neutral zone. Collected there by Will Lineback. Hammond falls down as he was chasing after it, but Lineback had sent that puck up too far, and it was icing. I learned on my ride here today, didn't realize it, Sharp Dressed Man came out in 1983. That puck stayed in. It stayed in. Pass from Hagelin over to Bergenstock. Goes on the wrong side of Bergenstock. Out to the point, Peterson. Peterson flicks it in. Glove down by Center State. Center State passing it out to Linebeck. Linebeck falls down. Peterson coming with it for Watertown. Peterson on the boards, recovers, drops it back to the point to Hammond. Hammond dishes it over to the center for Bradley. Bradley fires. Oh, nice shot. Nice save by Emily Payne. Linebeck coming out with that puck over the blue line. Linebeck being pushed over onto the side by McAloon. Nice defense by Aiden. Watertown collecting that puck, coming across center ice. Bergenstock with it. Bergenstock by the dot. Centering pass over to Bradley. Bradley could not get his backhand stick on it. Bradley with the puck behind the net, curling around to the forehand, and he shoots, and he scores! Nice goal by Brayton Bradley to break the shutout. Missed the initial shot, stayed with it, dug it out, curled around, went for the wraparound, comes across the middle, shoots, and scores. Watertown goal scored by number 15, Brayton Bradley. Time of the Wolves' goal, 1-5-3. Center State loses that at the blue, unable to keep it in at the blue line. Has to draw it back out, across the center ice, dumped in back behind the net. Picked up by Nutting. Nutting tries clearing it out along the far boards for Thompson to get at it, but a big Center State player right there. Oh! Center State fires that shot, and it hits Spencer Clark in the head. And that just kind of meandered its way back off sides. Perini with the puck. Cutting across over to the far dot. Perini racing around back behind the net. Perini curling. Passes that puck up to the point for Hubal. Hubal almost lost it to Brady Hyde. Hubal pushes it into the corner for Perini. He fires it into the center. Whoa! Gets deflected back to him. He shot it back to the middle, and Gambino almost scored. To the point. Hubal centers it, or fires it into the middle. Kicked away by Noah Morrill. Making sure nobody got a piece of that. Swain pushes that puck behind the net, swings it around. Tied up along the boards now between Watertown and Center State. Comes out, and Hubal collects it, sends it to middle. Turning and shooting was Will Linebeck, and saving was Aiden Terry. That puck gets popped out by Lowry. Lowry sends it just with too much speed for anybody to catch up to it, and that's going to be an icing. Face off to the right of Terry. Drop, push forward by Watertown, collected by Perini, and fired in, goes high and wide. That puck gets sent all the way through, and that's going to be an icing. I'm not even going to bother moving the camera. I want to find a song. A song that I like the intro to. Watertown whacking at that puck to push it forward. Collected at the point by Center State and fired back in behind the net. Sent out to the point and lost. Hagelin coming out with it. Hagelin breaking out. Hagelin gets collapsed on by Dougherty and Hubal. Curling, shooting is Elton Hammond. That puck goes wide and to the left. Center State coming back the other way. Lineback with it. Lineback coming in one way, then the other. Backhands it in for the goal. Center State goal scored by number 27, Will Lineback. Number 27, time of the Stampede goal, 4:24. Puck is wrapped up on the far boards. Pulling away with it is Ducey. Ducey flicks it out into the neutral zone where Lloyd collects it. Maverick Lloyd for Watertown dumps it into the corner. Rolls around behind the net. Dug out by Center State. I think that's Lineback. I should know by now. It's Myers. Leaves it in the middle. Nutting got in his way. McAloon flicks that puck up to Lloyd. Lloyd taking it on the left-hand side, and that puck gets whacked away by Clark. Lloyd staying with it. Fires that shot. Emily Payne gobbling it up. So I think time of possession of this game has been pretty even. Shots on goal, pretty even. Face-offs won, pretty even. Just been quality opportunities of those shots for Center State. Couple extra breakaways. That'll do it. And Thompson moved that puck off of Hyde's stick. Whoopsie. Clark with it. Clark curling around the front. Takes that shot. Terry saves it. Puck goes over to his right. Grabbed by Hammond. Hammond tries clearing it out. Gets it out near the point. And Hunter pushes it all the way through. Hunter holding it in at the point. Comes in. Takes a shot. Bouncing puck. Emily Payne plays it. I thought it was going to bounce weirdly against her favor. Sorensen tried to get a piece of that as it came through the middle of the ice. Hyde fires, save, Payne. She dives on it, stretches out, reaches, and grabs that puck. So you're watching this on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Like the video. I think you can comment. I tried to set that up. Please, leave a comment or shoot me an email. thedandallin@gmail.com. That puck comes across high in the crease, goes into the corner. Grabbed there by Doherty, sent back behind the other way. Emily Nellis grabs it, flicks it back behind the net for Doherty. Doherty with the puck. Oh, and that puck almost came out in front of the net. Sent around again. Comes out to Perini. Perini flicks it up for Lineback. Lineback still with that puck. He had Peterson and Lowry on him, but Lineback able to push it forward. Lowry trying to help clear it out. Swain, Lowry goes by Swain. Didn't even see it. Out of his field of view. And now Lowry able to push that out into the neutral zone. Sent right back in, but offsides by Center State. Had to get the stand in there when he dropped the puck. I was playing no matter what. I'll tell you that right now. Bergenstock coming across the blue line into the offensive end. Centering pass. Close to one to it was Myers. It was too far out for Hagelin, but it was the only spot a centering pass could be made. Hagelin just not able to catch up to it. Nutting trying to get that in and send it past Gambino. Unable to get it past Gambino's stick. He sends it up to Lineback trying to pass it over to Perini. Only place he can pass it, though, is back behind Perini. Perini checks around, out to the point, and Hubal sends it in, and Terry covers it up. Face off, pushed forward by Watertown. Watertown taking it into the neutral zone. That's McAloon with it. McAloon coming down. Trick shot off the stick of Emily Payne. Goes back behind the net. I don't think McAloon quite got all the mustard on that one that he wanted to. Lloyd swinging feverishly at that puck. Comes out to center ice, and Nutting grabs it there. And Ware sending some people to the box. Still 5-on-5 hockey. We have incidental minor penalties. Looks like roughing. Incidental minor penalties. Watertown, number 36, 1 minute 30 seconds for roughing. Center State, number 19, 1 minute 30 seconds for roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 8:05. That puck comes through and penetrates into the Watertown end of the ice. Corralled by Watertown. Tried flicking out to Hunter. Not able to get it quite to him. Sorensen coming over, though, making sure a play can't be made against his team. And Brady Hyde comes away with that puck. Hyde using his stick, his foot, his stick again. Passes it, though, just swinging to get it away from him and the guy covering him, and it goes to Lineback. Lineback pushes it over to the near side. And catching up to it, though, is Hunter. Sorensen trying to make a play, and Hunter comes in and finally able to push that puck into the corner. Sorensen gliding in behind it, and that puck comes out to the point, and who's that? Morrill not able to keep it in, bounces over his puck. Nutting with it now. Nutting through the neutral zone. Nutting tried to make a nice pass, but it went off the stick of a Center State player. Clark with it. Where is it? Oh, it's in Clark's skates. Nobody knew where that puck was. I wonder if this puck is regulation size. That's like the 4th time it's happened this game. Clark with that puck on the far side. Bring it over. No, it does not. That's offsides. Come on. Everybody knew that was offsides. That wasn't even trying to be onside. That's offsides. Silly, silly, silly. It does give us a chance for some funky cold Medina, though. Watertown controlling that face-off. Almost. Zach Lowry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Logan Peterson. I was going to say that's way too big of a kid to be Zach Lowry. I have to move Logan's name up on my sheet of paper. Jeffrey Swain trying to get to that puck in front of the net. Myers coming down the middle. Shot. Gobbled up by Aiden. Save. Rebound. Save. Goes into the corner. Logan Peterson coming down the near side. Logan shoots it off the backboards for it to go to Jeffrey Swain. Swain winding up. Sending it back in. Oh, and Peterson was there for the rebound. It just didn't come to him as Emily directed that rebound away. Lowry with the puck on the far side, waiting for his team to check up. And they are casually coming into the neutral zone, which causes them to go offsides. Sometimes we don't look like we know what we're doing. Vincent Crosby had that puck for a second. Hagelin had it. Oh, and he lost it too. Back pass to I can't see who that was. Lloyd. It's Lloyd. In the corner with it, Bergenstock centers it to Hagelin. Oh, honey, Hagelin. Oh, and it comes out. Quick shot by Costello. Glove down by Emily. Nice save by that girl right there. She's playing huge in goal. Harris trying to get a quick backhand on that, unable to do so. Center State trying to get that puck out, and they do. Doherty trying to push it in. Oh. Lineback trying to come back on sides as he saw Perini was about to cross the line, but that didn't happen. Now Perini able to bring that in. Being the forwardmost person helps. Hyde right there getting in his way, and Hyde comes away with the puck. Hyde tried passing it up to McAloon. Too bouncy, too far ahead of McAloon. Chasing it down is Doherty. Held in by Harris, but too bouncy. Bounced away. Picked up at center ice by McAloon. McAloon coming in. He's got Perini next to him. Perini decides to leave him alone. McAloon goes to take that shot. Goes wide to the right. Off the backboards to Bradley. Bradley tried to make a play on it. All right, it comes out. Morrill committed himself in, and that puck went behind him. And that ends our game. And that concludes our first game of the day at the 2021 Bantam Fall Frenzy. Hang out right here as we'll watch the players demonstrate extremely high levels of sportsmanship, because that's who they are. And then we'll have our presentation of the player of the games, presented by each coach to the player on the other team that they believe is the player of the game. Crazy how we name it that. In the meantime, I'd like to thank all players, parents, coaches, volunteers, and especially our officials for making this game possible. Hey, Will Lineback, come back on the ice, man. You might get player of the game, dude. Her? They're all going. If you're excited to watch the replay of this game, you can see it on my YouTube channel, The Dan Dallin. On YouTube, The Dan Dallin. Just subscribe. It's so much easier. Center State's player of the game, number 29, Emily Payne. Watertown's player of the game, number 97, Jeffrey Swain. Congratulations to our players of the game. Congratulations to all of our players. We'll see you next time you hit the ice. Parents, do you want to win too? Just buy a raffle ticket. You could win fabulous baskets and prizes. Or the 50-50 raffle. I am the Dan